This is an easy way to make homemade ranch dressing. I'm not a fan of bottle dressings, so I don't have any Hidden Valley Ranch bottles in my refrigerator, but occasionally we do have ranch dressing, and it's a nice treat. It's a little on the fattening side because it's got sour cream and mayonnaise. I've tried making it without mayonnaise. It just doesn't taste the same, so we have to use it. And I'm not even a mayonnaise fan, but anyway, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some buttermilk. So I've got 2 cups of buttermilk. This is low-fat buttermilk. And I'm going to put it in a blender. The other cool thing I like about this dressing is I don't have to really chop anything. I'm going to let the blender do the work for me. And I'm going to add 1 clove of garlic. And I'm going to let that run because I really want the garlic pieces to be minced. So let the blender do the work. I'm going to start with a teaspoon of salt, but I can always add more. I always like to taste it and make adjustments if necessary. And I'm going to put in just a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper because I'm using some cayenne pepper as well to give it a little bit of heat. I've got a tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice, a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, that mayonnaise, but this is organic mayonnaise. It's the only mayonnaise that I use. No funny chemicals in it. 1/2 cup and a 1/2 cup of sour cream. This is cayenne pepper and it's extremely hot. So this is actually a 1/4 teaspoon. I'm only going to use 1/2 of this, which would be an 1/8. And then I've got some fresh parsley leaves that have been picked off for the most part, the big stem, rinsed and picked off. I'm going to put these in towards the end because I don't want the entire dressing to be just solid green. So there's a blessing in doing it in the blender, and then there's a curse. The curse is the whole thing's gonna look green. I'm just gonna pulse the parsley towards the end. I also have some dill, fresh dill, and again, this is the fronds of the dill, the leafy parts, if you will, that don't include the big stem. And I have some scallions. These are green onions. So the ugly part at the bottom, that hairy part's been cut off, and I've got the white and some of the green part in here as well. So let me blend this before I add the veggies and herbs. Okay, now I'm going to drop all my herbs and I'm just going to pulse. Because again, it'll turn bright green. Two more. Okay, and now I gotta give it a taste to make sure it has enough salt. I'm checking for big chunks of onion or parsley. So let's take a taste. I like a little more salt, so I'm going to put another 1/4 teaspoon in. And I'm also going to put another tablespoon of lemon juice. Give it another blend. And you can you can feel a little bit of the heat of the cayenne, but it's not overly spicy, which it's not supposed to be. Ranch dressing is not spicy. So I'm just gonna put literally another pinch. That's it. Do not go crazy with the cayenne. This is not a spicy ranch. Okay, and one more taste, a different spoon. That dressing is so yummy, super yummy. I love it. And the best part is I'm gonna put it in a clean mason jar. This one has been washed. Make sure you wash your jars really well before you use them. And then every time I wanna use the dressing, I just shake it in the jar. It's so cool. And it keeps well. This dressing will keep in your refrigerator for 2 weeks. So you're gonna fill your jar. And once the bubbles dissipate, all of this should fit in the jar. So I'm just gonna pause, let the air go down, and then I'll finish filling it, and I'll put the lid on. And now you know how to make homemade ranch dressing. Keep it in a jar. Put it over some salad, some sliced tomatoes, cucumbers, and romaine or iceberg lettuce. It makes for a fast side salad. You could crumble bacon on it. That would be really good too.